Morning. Okay, we're going to try and achieve two things here. One, the claw, C-L-A-W, and then the chords in alphabetical order for the group song. When I learn a song, I write down what the chords are, get a chart, whatever, and then I have a tendency of singing the song or just playing the song without a pick, taking my hand and sort of just gripping the strings. Thumbs hitting one of the bass strings, and my other three fingers are pulling on the strings, letting them ring. So if a little E blues song, this is just to understand the claw things. That's how you think you should learn all songs. If you had got Good Morning Blues in A, E, A, and B, 1, 4, 5 basic blues, you'd have Good Morning Blues, blues, how do you do? Good morning blues, blues, how do you do? I'm doing okay blues, how about you? And then if you wanted to add the sevenths and stuff, good morning blues, blues, how do you do? Good morning blues, blues, how do you do? I'm doing okay blues. And once you get a feel for the song, generally it's on the first beat of the bar and the rest of that. So everybody try doing claw stuff someday. Pick out a song, no matter what song it is, it doesn't have to be this one. And just claw your way through it. Learn to play chords and just letting them ring. Chords for this song, a variety of different ways of playing chords, but work should be doing them the easiest possible way you can. That's the way I base everything. Everything's based on, if I have to play for 4 hours, I don't plan to have sore hands. First chord, A minor. Just your basic first position, A minor chord. I think everybody simply knows this chord. You're not supposed to play the E string. I do about half the time. Don't care. Just like that. Most of these chords are going to be anchored. One of the posts the other day, I don't know who it was efficiency of motion. C goes like this. You're only moving one finger, your ring finger, and it comes up to the 3rd fret on the A string. You can play your C if you've been taught to play it with the bass finger up there. Great. I don't, or I do very rarely. Next chord is going to be D minor 7th. D minor 7th, you're covering the first 2 strings. I think they're called the top strings, but they're on the bottom of the guitar to me, but they're the 2 skinny strings. With one finger, your middle political finger goes on that fret, just like that. And then you play the D note on the open string, just those 4 strings. Just like that. Your E chords, first position, E chord. Same shape, coverage is the A minor chord, but 2 strings closer to your notes. That's the top or the bottom to the guitar to you, that's great. I don't know which one it is, but it's closer to my nose. And of course you play all 6. You play the E minor chord by keeping your hand in the exact same position and simply raising your index finger off the deck. F chord. What a bag of bones, the F chord. For this purpose, we'll be playing the F chord just like the D minor 7, but with the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, just like that. If you've been taught to play it this way, you're not going to play the E string. Great. If you've been taught to play it this way, great. When I'm playing the song and doing the video, I'll be playing little simple way of doing it. I avoid bar chords at all times. Very few people know. You guys can know I have a damaged nerve from when I was about 15 or 16 years old in the corner of this hand. And it makes it very, very awkward for me to do a lot of things. Bar chords or one of them. The G chord. The G chord is going to be played. I emphasize you should play this at all times, unless you have to for some reason. With your political finger on that second fret of the A string. Ring finger. So this is the 2-3-4 version. The reason for doing that, and it's so important, is in this song, along with 2/3 of the songs I play, you're going to be wanting to also play a G sus4, which is simply taking your index finger, which is waving around doing nothing, and planting it on the C note, first fret, B string. And sorry about the pun, but she picked her own name. It's a chord that resolves. So you have this G. And then back to the G. Pretty simple stuff. The hard, complicated part of the song is the fact that there's an A minor run. It's actually 3 A minor chords, but your bass run, your A minor chord, is not. When you got your pinky waving around here doing sort of nothing, well, it's going to come up here and land on the G. If it's muffled and crappy, doesn't matter. What's important is that bass note. The second bass note is going to be like lifting off your pinky and putting the bass note there on the F sharp. And then you're going to play either an F bass note or your F chord. Anybody in the guitar world, you're in a guitar jam. This is the song we're going to learn is a solo piece. This is going to be just sang and played. Matter of fact, you play this at a jam, most people will just shut up and let you play. The same little A minor run though. Pardon me. Goes to an F, not an E. Is a famous song. By the time you learned the group song, you will have learned enough to play this other song. And if you simply start playing it at a jam, and you got 20 people, you'll have 20 people playing. I guarantee it. And that's going to be the subject of a separate video thing. Anyways, bye for now.